Hello, and welcome to Causeless Joy Tarot. We are here today to do a reading for the lovely sign of Leo, and I just want to ring my birthday bell here. Yay! Happy birthday to all of my fellow Leos, lionesses, and lions. This is a magnificent birthday month that we are heading into. A lot of very powerful energy up and available. A lot of things going on in the sign of Leo, including a total solar eclipse in Leo, 2 new moons in Leo, and we're dealing with retrogrades next month, one Mercury retrograde. So you'll find more information about the astrology in the comment section below. So if you're interested in that, take a look there. Today I am using my golden decks because of all of this powerful golden energy coming in. I have Cat Black's Golden Tarot, as well as Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light for our guidance card today. As an additional bonus, I will also do a yes/no 3-card spread for the birthday group this month, and I do plan to do that every single month for the birthday sign. So if you're interested in hanging out and you have a yes/no question that you'd like to look at the cards with me, then you're free to do that. So let's go ahead and get started with the energy for August 2017 for the sign of Leo. Calling on my guides, teachers, helpers, all that loves and surrounds me, to oversee and overlight this reading, to provide us with perfect clarity, perfect wisdom, and perfect vision. I give thanks to all that is for perfection, for the perfection that is this life. Also, if you can also take a look at your rising sign and your moon sign if you'd like more details on the energies coming in. We have had I've had some very, very interesting readings. It's really clear that the energy is just really moving through with great force and power. So let's go ahead now and see what the actual cards have to say about the energy available to the sign of Leo for August 2017. Leo, August 2017. All right, so that feels good right there for Leo. So let's see. And thanks for perfect clarity. Perfect clarity. All right, so let's see what we have here. Wouldn't you know it? We have the sun coming in as your primary energy for the month of August. Wow, the sun is Leo's ruler. Leo is the only sign in the zodiac that is not ruled by a planet. Leo is ruled by the sun, which is a star. The sun is coming in the reverse for us this month, but I don't see that as anything to be concerned about here. The sun in general is a powerful, life-giving energy, life force energy that we all benefit from every single day. Whether the sun comes in the upright, sideways, or in the reverse, we are still talking about a very powerful, a very loving light. Okay, so to see this coming in as our primary energy for the month of August is delightful, to say the least. So let's take a look at what's overlighting us in the month of August. So we do have the Chariot showing up in the reverse. The Chariot is about action. It's about victory. As you can see, this gentleman here is standing on some sort of stage, which is what Leos are also prone to do. That is within our characteristic here, to be showstoppers. So this Chariot card coming up in the reverse signifies to me that there may be some sense that victory is not as close to you as what it really is, right? There may seem to be times throughout the month of August where things may not appear to be moving as quickly as you'd like or as smoothly as you like, but at the end of the day, the Chariot still reflects an energy of action and victory. So this is just what I'm picking up here, is this is just a sense, right? It's just feels like, it may feel like it's not victorious, or you're not heading in the direction of victory. But as you can see, with the sun as our primary energy here coming into the month of August, indeed victory is going to be assured for us. All right, so that is the energy overriding Leos coming into the month of August. So let's take a look at the card beneath us here. We have the Ace of Swords coming up in the reverse as the underlying energy. This Ace of Swords, it speaks of, aces always indicate new starts or new beginnings, but what I'm drawn to, because of the position of this card being the underlying energy, is the fact that this is a swords card, an air energy. In the reverse, for me, it talks of thoughts not being in alignment with the victory, and that's also perfectly in line with the Chariot card. As you can see here, the let me put these back. The main line here, your main central line, is the primary energy influencing the sign of Leo in the month of August. So to see the Chariot in the reverse over us and the Ace of Swords in the reverse beneath us tells me that this sense that I was just speaking about with the Chariot being in the reverse has the potential to affect the way you think. It has the potential, if we're not careful with these thoughts as they present themselves to us, they have the potential to take us out of a place of peace. Right? So we want to be mindful coming into the month of August of this energy, this powerful fiery energy that's surrounding us, and the potential that's there for the thought pattern or your way of seeing things to be off-centered perhaps a bit. So be mindful of that. All right, so let's take a look then at the recent past. In the recent past, we have the Four of Cups, which is coming in the reverse, which is great. The Four of Cups is, as you can see here, this guy is, he just looks like he's lethargic and not really aware of like this angel up here in the corner, right? He's not even looking at the angel. He's focused on the cups that are before him. And I also note that these cups are sitting on a road. So this journey that this guy is on, he doesn't look that happy. He has his arms crossed. And anyone who's into body language, you know that that's a defensive posture. So being on the defense and not really being able to see the goodness that's around you is what the Four of Cups is bringing through right now. Again, this is coming in the reverse in the recent past. So everything I just said about what it means in the upright is basically the opposite with it coming in the reverse. In other words, you have recently had a change of mind when it comes to not being able to see the things that are around you and available to you to help you or to assist you on your journey. So with this change of thinking that you've recently been able to procure for yourself, this energy coming into August is very evident of this recent change. Okay, so that's great. It's great to see that, you know, there's been that change of mind. So in the more distant past, and this is making perfect sense here, we have the Seven of Coins coming up in the reverse. So upright, the Seven of Cups is all about having all of these choices to cipher through, right? You have multiple options that are available to you, and perhaps not all of the information that you need to make a good decision is what this card means in the upright. In the reverse, it signifies clarity. So there has been some clear thinking on the part of Leos in the distant past. And the reason why I said this past line makes perfect sense is because of this clarity that you were able to get to for yourself. That's how you were able to turn this thinking around. That's how you were able to now be able to see these angels around you, or at least sense that there is something greater than these problems that you were looking at before. There's something bigger than these issues that were besetting you before. So this clarity has come in for Leos in the distant past, allowing you to turn that thinking around and place you on a more solid path to a brighter future. And speaking of brighter future, let's go ahead now and take a look at the future cards for the sign of Leo. In the very near future, we have the Judgment card coming up. So this Judgment card for me primarily signifies transformation and change. So all of this change of mind and clarity that's led you to this place of being able to shine more brightly in the world will lead to some changes, some major changes, as a matter of fact. Now, the Judgment card coming up in the upright could also signify legal proceedings or events that have a legal tone. In other words, there could be people around you who are dealing with legal proceedings, who are maybe close enough to you for you to feel the impact of their situation or something to that nature. The Judgment card can also literally mean judgment, judging people, places, and things, good, bad, right, wrong, you know, just judging in general. So what I'm really sensing in this card for the sign of Leo in the recent or in the very near future is the fact that a transformational change is underway. There's energy available for the sign of Leo coming into the month of August that will allow you to move through this transformational energy in a way that's beneficial not only for you, but for the people that are closest to you. All right, so that's what I'm picking up here, and that that interpretation from the Judgment card is absolutely confirmed with your final outcome card being the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is about, simply put, success. So we have two indications of victory indicated in the month of August for the sign of Leo. We had the Chariot, although it came in the reverse, overlighting us, it still brings forth the energy of victory and action. And here we see this Ten of Coins. Tens also signify completion. So to see this as a final outcome card tells me that this role, this central role, is speaking volumes about your clarity that you experienced in the distant past that led you to a change of heart in your thinking. Now you're standing in a place where you can express and allow the brightness and the goodness that you're here to give to the world. And then you have this transformational energy in your very near future, which will culminate in this Ten of Coins energy. So very powerful, very lucrative, very action oriented, and perfectly in alignment with the energetic astrology that is going on in the sign of Leo. This Ten of Coins is all about abundance. You can see the people in the background. I'm really feeling that, like I picked up with the Judgment card, that whatever you are in the process of creating for yourself will also be very beneficial for those who are closest to you or those that you seek to help the most. So a wonderful, powerful energy for the sign of Leo coming into the month of August here. So let's go ahead now and take a look at your guidance card to close your reading out. So as an additional bonus as well for all signs this month, I have also included the expanded message from Kyle Gray's book that comes with these cards. So I find that those expanded meanings are very poignant, they're enlightening, and very helpful. So I've been including those, and I will also give my own personal interpretation of the final guidance card for Leo as well. So calling on all that is divine and loving to provide an additional guidance card for the sign of Leo for the month of August. And there I had one kind of jump out at me, and that feels right. So I will go ahead and take this one. It's Kalima, facing our fears. This is absolutely perfect and perfectly in line with what the cards that are laid out before us today. Let's see what it says. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. This is it, Leo. Check out all of this red energy, these beautiful red flowers around Kalima. I also was picking up on that transformational energy in the very near future for Leos as well. Seeing this right next to the sun here was very, it definitely pointed to the fact that changes were afoot. And again, it says major spiritual changes are unfolding. So let's look at the expanded meaning. That's the first time I've seen Kalima. So let's look at the expanded meaning for what this Kalima means here. Okay. All right. So this is a time when you are able to look fear in the eye and move away from it. Fear is just energy, and energy can be changed. This can be an intense experience because the human self is so conditioned that it may be used to operating with fear present. When the fear is gone, it may feel as though an emptiness is there, but this is a space for love and miracles to enter. You are being filled with the courage of spirit now so that you can move from this phase of your life to the next. Trust the process and call on Kali Ma to help you release your fear and step into a space that's strong, focused, and courageous. What more could we ask for a mighty lion than courage, right? And I love that this says that fear is just energy. And it can be intense to experience because the human self is so conditioned. And that is so very true. We are so conditioned to believe that fear has the power to stop what we have, what our destiny is. And it's just not the case. So this Chariot energy coming in the reverse here over us is just a reminder, as well as the Ace of Swords coming in the reverse. It's just a reminder that we have, that the potential is here for us to not perceive this Ten of Coin energy that we are destined to encounter. Right? That possibility is there, but we can let go of needing fear to be our guiding force here. And we can allow this powerful, loving energy of the sun to create a path for us that allows us to blossom, because that's what the sun does. It gives that life force, and since it is our overriding, our ruling star, right? The sun rules the sign of Leo. Since this is our ruling star, we have everything that we need to move beyond this fear and accept these major changes that will again benefit not only you, but those who you love and those that you're close to. And I can't help but notice that the Ace of Coins is right beneath our sun here, and that ace, of course, is all about new beginnings as well. So that does conclude the main portion of the reading for the sign of Leo for the month of August. Now, I am going to go ahead and sit the cards to the side here, and I'm also going to add one additional 3-card special bonus reading. I actually feel to leave the Kali Ma there. So I'm going to add one additional reading, bonus reading, birthday reading, if you will, for the sign of Leo. I am using a brand new deck, actually. It's called the Gilded Reverie. It's a Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti. I just received this deck in the mail a couple of days ago. It was just recently released. So I've already blessed the deck, and I've used it a couple of times. So I wanted to use this as a bonus reading for the sign of Leo. So if you will go ahead and think of a question that you'd like to have a yes or no answer to going into the month of August, if you'll just focus on that question while I shuffle the cards, and then I'm going to lay down 3 cards here, and then you'll pick a number, and that will be your answer. So calling on the divine for additional guidance for this bonus yes or no reading for the sign of Leo. May they be able to receive the correct answer that they're in need of with this 3-card yes or no spread. Giving thanks to all that is for perfect clarity, perfect wisdom, and perfect guidance for the sign of Leo to answer their yes/no question. All right, so that feels good right there. All right, So what you would need to do is pick a card or pick a number between 1 and 3 while you're thinking of your question, and you make the selection. So if you chose card number 1, and you can pause this video if you need more time to decide which number you'd like. Number 1 is a yes, definitely. You're pulling the gift there for number 1. Number 2 is a no. That's the whips and brooms, the broom and whip. So number 2 is a no. And if you chose number 3, you got the faith card. So I'm going to have to call this one a yes. So, and this one, if you chose number 3, there's an additional meaning here with this card. The additional meaning for you is to keep the faith. Whatever your question was, keep the faith that everything will work itself out in the most appropriate manner. Okay? So that is your bonus 3-card yes or no spread. I thank you for joining me for the month of August. Happy birthday once again. I wish you all the best with this energy coming in, and I'll see you again in September. Namaste.